go live.
Ah.
Excellent connection, but I don't see any picture. Ah, because the picture is 17 seconds behind. Good.
You know, that would do it, wouldn't it?
Yeah. There. Gotta get this sucker right where I need it. All right,
Beautiful,
looks like
beautiful.
the camera is really well white balanced today.
Yeah, it really is.
All right, where is my camera? Boop, boop, doo boop, boo. Lucky bat! Ooh, ooh! Brad S. Sup! Widescreen. Advanced. There we go. Boom. Turn that down, turn that up just a bit. And good enough. Which is the motto here at Eons of Battle Studios.
LLC?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Gangrene McCluster, I am right on time.
Is Lucky Bat also here?
Nope. What, you expect me to prepare for stream? I feel like that's asking kind of a lot. I just need a brush. I'll use this one. Takamoto. Ooh, oily Necron boy.
Whatever else. And dislike.
Yeah. Happy Heretic. All right, I've drawn up the paperwork to have Nick classified as a slave. Who wins? Who wants in on this?
Oh my goodness.
Well, I get him during the week.
I mean, we are working for slave wages.
He gets 1 bowl of gruel a day. And 1 bathroom break a day.
Although, to be honest with you, it's delicious. You make a mean gruel, as they say.
Yeah.
And gee, how many times do you really have to poop?
Exactly.
Or more than that. I also, I got my diaper, so it's all good. Lucky Bat. Heck, Lucky Bat is here, not there.
Ah, that's very profound.
I think, therefore, I am.
Senor Penor, LMFAO, what is preparation? Prussian Blue, hey, also Rip Lucky, no Eons of Bat this time. Happy Heretic, whoa, 1 bowl of gruel. We're not running a B&B here.
Exactly.
This is a really watery paint now. Probably, yeah. Sometimes
watery?
it depends. Depending on how well I attach the lid, the water will, or the paint will absorb more or less water because it doesn't match the evaporation like it usually does if it's just open to the air. It's a very delicate balance.
Do you not close the lid all the way?
I did close the lid all the way. That was the problem.
But you usually don't.
Yeah, I usually close it like 75%. And that is the perfect amount for evaporation. Because you want it to evaporate. Otherwise, the paint absorbs too much water. And then I have to start to cry.
Yeah. And then you actually cry into the paint, which makes it even more watery.
Yeah, it's a vicious cycle.
Yeah. I get it, though.
I just got red paint all over my pants. It'll. I guess though the blood splatter hides it a lot, so I think I'll be okay in the long run. So I'll be like, is that red paint on your pants? And then I'll be like, no, it's just lots of blood.
Amazing.
Happy Heretic. Anyone else notice that Nick has a pretty high echo?
I don't know.
Ooh, you are a little loud, it looks like. Let me... Oop, wait a second. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, there you are. All of your noise cut out for a second. I just moved your slider a little bit in Skype. Or in Streamlabs, so... Happy Heretic. Nick is going to talk, and you let us know how it sounds.
Hi. Hello, Happy Heretic. Do I sound good? Do I sound sexy? Do you like the sound of my sexy, sexy voice?
Prussian Blue. Nick is high. You only just noticed? Nick sounds quiet. Now we can hear you.
That's pretty funny.
No echo, but his volume is down, so I'm not feeling the full brunt of the sexiness. All right, well, first I turned him about 60%, or like turned him to 60. Now he's probably at 80%. Maybe that will be the perfect no echo can still hear.
Can you hear Nick? It's perfect. Well, I'll just leave.
That was one of the big problems we found when we started the YouTube was like how do you keep it to the appropriate levels of sexiness? Because I think things have a tendency to skew too sexy. So it took a lot of trial and error to get it to the appropriate level of sexiness.
Right. And we found that if we just take our socks off, usually that's the appropriate amount. Usually that makes it work.
Yeah, where it's definitely not too sexy, but it's not sexy. Fresh and blue. Nick over here sounds like he's broken into my house in the middle of the night.
I mean, that sounds kind of hot.
Okay, Pat. You need some shield from all the sensuality. Well, we do have several audio gates to filter out the sexuality.
Yeah.
They do a pretty good job.
Yeah, because we actually sound like busty women somehow.
We both sound like very, very sensual women, but the gates turn us into wargaming nerds.
Yeah, exactly.
And we actually use deep fake technology to make us look ugly. We're actually both supermodels.
Right. And women. Yep. Prussian Blue, you sound like Malifaux showgirls?
Ah.
That's what we look like. Especially the sexiest of all the sexy ones. That's the one that I look like.
Lucky bad. What about the people attracted to wargaming nerds? There are none. So luckily, we don't have a lot to worry about there.
Don't have to worry about that.
Flimbo the dude. Ah, yes, the two genders. Sensual beast and wargaming nerds.
Exactly.
Bo Nazca, why would you want to dislike a video? Me confusion. Dislikes and likes are the same thing in terms of YouTube's system, so we just think it's funny to get a lot of dislikes.
And also, we have 29 people watching and only 3 dislikes? I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, those are rookie numbers. We need to get those numbers up.
Yeah. Usually we have at least 10 to 12 by now.
That's what I think of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is that ridiculous.
Bonaska, I like your humor.
Marvin Avila? I'm confused. Why do they want this list?
Go into my stream. Boop. There we go. I'm fixing it.
Mm. Perfect.
There we go.
Josh Grillo, I dislike this right away. This crap is awful.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, enough said.
I mean, if you really want to upset us, though, you gotta leave a like.
Exactly.
If you really want to stick it to us.
Mm-hmm. I love how the please dislike this video is right in front of what you're doing right now.
I hope that one of the weirdos who actually watches this after the fact, I can't. I love that they'll never see me the putting on the dots.
Yeah, they'll never see it. It's censored. It's only on the OnlyFans.
Happy here to dislike, or else Nick will sneak into your house and leave in the least sensual manner.
Mm. I mean, I feel like he'd be the most sensual. Although I guess you'd probably like that.
Can I? Do you leave a dislike?
I'll do that while you're sleeping. I'll burp that way in your ear.
There, now we're talking. Okay, I figured out a compromise.
Mm. Ah, perfect. Stunning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want to brag, but I'm pretty good at graphic design.
It's your passion. I mean,
it
come
is.
on.
Vonaska, I like your videos. They are really informative. Thank you. Oh yeah, and we bring that quality to the streams.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, really, we have to.
Yeah.
Prussian Blue, Eons of Battle video that is Jason a cover of Hot and Cold while dice rolling ASMRs in the background.
Yeah.
Kind of a fun idea. I mean, that sounds like a Patreon.
Yes, it does.
Patreon idea. G4's member 45. Quality is a word. Yes.
Alright, I think I can glue on the cloak, which is good because I don't want to handle it too much and ruin some of the delicate work I did all of last stream. I should really probably work on that ball because I'm going to be in his goddamn head is going to be in my way.
Yeah.
Which I hate it when you gotta spend time on the balls.
Yeah. I mean, usually I don't mind it.
Vonaska, I painted my first mini this week. It was a set of Gretchen. They were
Nice.
really small and tough, but it was fun. I used one of your basing guides. Could you recommend another to start with? Another model? Or another basing? I mean, Orc Boys seems like the natural next step. If you want to go big, you could do some knobs. I have a video on building some knobs, which I am particularly fond of. I think that video it turned out so good that we actually changed up our filming practices.
Well, I thought it was the metal one.
Well,
that really was the nail in the coffin.
The metal one was you know. Yeah, the middle one was where we knew that a change might be needed. And then we looked at what we liked. I mean, the metal one, it's fine.
Yeah.
You know what? There's a lot of similarities between a video you might see next week and the metal one. But the new one is 100% better. But, you know, a similar, probably 100-hour painting modeling project condensed into one epic video. Prussian Blue, be sensual with the balls, Jay.
Whatever else, always work the balls.
Prussian Blue, if Jay does a full hot and cold cover, I'll join your OnlyFans. Though NASCAR, are the knobs bigger than boys? I'll check out the video, thanks. Yeah, how much are the knobs, like twice as big? Maybe a little less?
Maybe, yeah, probably a little. I'm going to say 33.3 repeating % bigger. Yeah, they're just a little bigger.
Prussian Blue, my first model was an obese Blightlord Terminator. Still not based, sadly. Get out.
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing on Eons of Battle with unbased miniatures? Also, it was obese. Did you put it on a diet?
Yeah.
Are you taking care of that? Marvin Villa, you guys should make a video about how horrible building a Space Marine drop pod is. I have heard that is a monster of a kit. I've never owned one. I've never bought one, but one day. I mean, it's a classic Space Marine kit.
We do have a video on the Cup of Joe drop pod.
I found a couple of those the other day, and they're the right size and shape, and that's about all you can say about them.
And it's funny.
It is.
Man, I want to watch this video now. We have to do another EOB Reacts.
Doomslayer, gonna make a social media app called Hatreon. Go there to incessantly complain about the things that you supposedly don't like. Don't tell anyone at YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, because that's their business. You'd probably make $1 million.
Patreon.
It's a great name.
It is a great name. Do you think you get in trouble for being pretty close to Patreon?
Probably. They'd use all that money they don't spend making the user experience good and for legal battles.
Exactly. Yeah, it's crazy. Remember the whole fiasco with the pictures being the wrong direction?
Yes.
When you upload it with mobile?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Which has never happened anywhere I've ever uploaded photos to.
Yeah, I mean, you literally can't have that happen.
Yeah.
If you have a website. But they just decided, you know what? That's fine.
Although the Eons of Battle Patreon's perfect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about all other patrons.
Yeah.
Power Surge. Uh-oh. I just bought a drop pod a couple weeks ago. Haven't built it yet. That scares me to hear. Well, you know what? Judging by eBay, a lot of people managed to get it built, so.
But, well.
That's true. I wonder if the drop pod is one of those kits where you kind of have to get it in hand to see how well it's built. Because I bet something tells me, for a lot of people's drop pods, all 5 of those doors don't close perfectly, perfectly tight.
100%.
Marvin Avila, Look up building instructions because the drop pod is a horrible kit to build, but it looks super dope. Takamoto, Dogecoin Slim Jims 420.
Nice. I agree with all of that.
Legalize it. DK City Prince. Remember, folks, we love them thumbs down, some support, and then show us some support by clicking the thumbs down. We also have a Patreon and Discord channel. Thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down.
I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Mm-hmm.
How much Dogecoin are you gonna buy?
Oh, so much Dogecoin.
Probably should have bought it before.
Yeah.
But you know.
I don't, so, but you don't want to buy Dogecoin, right? You'd want to have Dogecoin. If you buy it, didn't you just pay for it?
Yes, but it can go up in price.
So like if you buy it and then it can go high up in value, and then your Doge is worth more than the money you paid for it.
Yes.
If you have a cute Doge, does that help?
No. If anything, it takes money away from you because you have to feed it.
Darn.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Yoda is a Doge.
My dog's called Yoda.
Mm-hmm. And the name makes sense. I don't think I really saw them today, except when I left.
Yeah, they're taking it easy.
I mean, they always are.
No, usually they're working very hard.
Mm-hmm.
Prussian Blue. At Nick, I bought snacks and everything and you ignored me on Discord. Making me rely on Jay for opinions. Yeah, stupid old Jay had to chime in.
Well, if this is this is about the rules, I would say Jay's a way better person to talk to about the rules, since I only know orcs barely. So I'm not as a fanatic.
I thought the rules.
He is on that.
I thought the rules looked fine-ish. I think you got to play them to really get a sense. But the only one that I think you might have problems with is anything that lets you shoot twice or attack twice, because usually that's just it's very, very strong.
It is very good. I mean, you have to spend a command point sometimes to really be able to get to do that.
Yeah, and kill team. Like that's what most units want to do, is just attack twice or shoot twice. So if they just get to, that's probably gonna help them a lot. Which might be good, or it might be bad. It might be too much. Yeah.
The only way really is to play it.
Yeah, a lot.
Yes.
Doomslayer orcs barely. I'd love to see bear orcs or orc bears.
I mean, that's basically what they're making with those new orcs.
Blue Bob Man, yo, I bought the storage thingy you showed, but I ordered the wrong size. I just screenshotted the first result. I don't know if that is the best of the best. I mean, they all look exactly the same. I've bought two, and they are different sizes. I think one of them has 10 by 10 drawers, and then the other one has, one has 12 by 12 drawers, and the other one has 12 by 10 drawers. I prefer the bigger one, but they both get the job done. They hold just about every model I own, so it's pretty decent.
And the rainbow is pretty fun.
The rainbow is fun. I might need to pick up. I think the rainbow was on sale, actually, at my local arts and crafts store. If I need a third one.
You think you need a third one?
They're really nice for just organizing everything.
What are you going to put in there?
More models. maybe the rainbow one can be my not 40k one.
Yeah.
Power Surge. Since you're a Necron player, is a Triarch Stalker a good gift, or is it better to get another vehicle for a Necron player's birthday? Triarch Stalker is pretty epic. It comes with 3 different good weapon profiles. If their army doesn't have a lot of like tanks, it's probably a good buy. I'm pretty sure it's an elite choice, and the elite choice is pretty stacked. But yeah, I don't know what you could go wrong with. I don't know. Maybe don't buy like warriors because that's, usually people have enough warriors. Or, warriors just aren't as much fun.
Also, what a nice person buying some models for someone else. I feel like that's like the ultimate present.
Yeah. GeForce Matter 55. Once I get back from my work trip after a few months, I'm going to be getting a decent hobby desk and a modular hobby zone organizer.
Nice.
I've been thinking about how to properly organize a hobby station because retrievability is very lacking in my setup. Basically, everything is a small trip.
But also, I mean, you have 2 places in which you're hobbying.
But
which I'm sure doesn't help.
I think some things don't need to be on the other side of the room, which is essentially on the other side of the house. I could wheel them closer.
Everything floats.
Yeah. Keenan Tanti, what's up, you sexy bitches? I built 5 paladins and 5 terminators for my Grey Knights. Nice. I have 20 terminators, but I want 30. Actually, I want 35, 34. Although I wrote the list in 8th edition, so who knows if that's the way to go now. But you know what? I think I'm just going to blindly build it and hope for the best. Unless for some reason codexes get really cheap.
I mean, they could also be a kill team.
Well, not the Terminators. Except for Elites. I'm sure for Elites, Terminators must be a thing for Grey Knights. Otherwise, what are we even doing?
And then that would also get us to try out the Psychic phase.
Yeah!
Sounds like you watched the most recent Trapped Under Plastic, Jay.
I didn't. Are they playing Grey Knights?
I think was the episode about organizers?
Oh, I think it was. I think it was something like first order retrieval or something about. Oh no, it was like organizing is importance. Organize for success. Anyway, they always have a good thumbnail title.
Yeah, they're always nude in their thumbnails.
Yeah,
which is good.
Ninjon 12-pack.
It's pretty amazing.
Doomslayer, I have an idea for a war game. Instead of soldiers capturing territory, it's a group of nerds at Comic-Con. They have different objectives based on their team, but they're always common objectives. That could be funny. Where it's essentially a war game, but it's a silly war game. I do like the sound of that.
And one of the objectives is deodorant.
No, deodorant's a consumable, and you have to keep reapplying it in order to get through the level.
That's pretty fun.
You're not going to get through the panel line unless you have 2.5 unless you roll a 6 for deodorant. You're not going to get to talk to Patrick Stewart.
Joey Flores. Hello, fellow kids.
Doomslayer, such as cosplayers need to go on parade, Trekkers need to destroy the Trekkie exhibit, the Magic players need to chase away the ladies. What have I missed? That's pretty good. I mean, the edgelords need to buy a steel sword. The bronies need to make arrangements to meet up after the convention's over.
Of course.
Russian Blue, they use deodorant? The letter K. Saw dudes?
Doomslayer,
deodorant would be an area hazard needs to be avoided. If they're true nerds, they'll avoid it.
Mm.
Joyflies. Jay, are you working outside the studio? Background looks different. I mean, I'm pivoted 90 degrees away from the studio.
Mm-hmm. It's
Oh,
the stream station.
Yeah. One day the
Only
stream.
for streams.
Yeah. One day the stream station will look good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, today.
5,
Look
10
at
years.
look at our stream.
I mean, the graphic, the stretch.
Yeah.
Looks amazing. And it's centered too, which is even better.
GeForce Member 45 just sent you a link for the organizers was talking about on Discord. Ah, nice. The letter K. Just saw the site, and I have to say, that's Pog. Ah, nice. Is that what the cool kids are saying these days? Pog?
They are.
I love it. That's pretty wizard, Annie.
That's what we say.
Yeah, us old timers.
Mm-hmm. Joey Flores, the stream station, more like the dream station.
Yeah, where streams come true. Did someone use that yet?
Mm-hmm.
The stream station where the stream station where dreams come true.
Mm-hmm.
Because if not, I'll happily claim it.
Mm-hmm.
Streams are the hot new thing right now, and we're gonna ride that all the way into the grave. Then we'll be a podcast or whatever we need to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll be a fine arts podcast that doesn't have video.
Yes.
That's what we'll do.
Oh, I painted this really cool thing today. You guys would have loved it.
Yeah. Good old Power Surge.
Fistful of meat. Kids use old timers.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm turning 13 pretty soon, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a little older. I just turned 14.
Mm-hmm. Takamuto, every time someone says, that's pretty wizard, string theory makes George Lucas seek out and consume alcohol. No, I don't think George is an alcoholic. I think he's too lame for that. He just has a sip of coffee. He just has a coffee and works on.
He doesn't. I'm sure he doesn't believe in alcohol.
No.
Because it wouldn't allow him to be in control, which is really what he likes.
Although he does light up a death stick.
Yeah.
Some original death sticks from the famous scene from the best Star Wars movie, Attack of the Clones.
Mm-hmm. Fistful of meat. That's cool. Just turned 9. Pretty sick. Yeah, we're almost in our middle age.
Mm-hmm. Powers are damn man, really like the site. Thanks. It's always a fun time to blend these out forever and then have it look pretty good. I for me, since I painted it, I see every little, well, that blend kind of ends right there, and oh my god, trying to make all of my blends invisible.
Takamuto. I'm gonna write George Lucas an apology letter for projecting my own faults upon him. Yeah. Exactly. You're the alcoholic.
Jubles, painting a base now. I hope you're proud. I hope George Lucas is having a great time. Working on his little independent movies.
Mm-hmm. Surrounded by strippers.
Yeah. Oh. You know
I mean,
what?
he's not.
No, he's not. But
Be fun though.
it really would
It'd
be.
fun if it was.
I would. Yeah. I'd be like, you know what? You make Star Wars. You sell it for $4 billion. You give it all to charity. That'd be a great way to stand up to the haters. Be like, oh, you didn't like my movies, while like strippers are wandering around in the backgrounds,
Mm-hmm.
serving him artisan coffees.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he doesn't like doing drugs or drinking, but he loves his strippers.
R2D2 serves him drinks.
And then somehow R2D2 strips.
Or no, he has all the strippers dress up like the strippers from Jabba's palace.
Exactly.
Beeper. Hey man, I'm new to the miniature side of the Warhammer, and by the way, you've been very helpful. In a few weeks, I'm gonna get Tau. Nice.
Sweet.
New to the miniature side of Warhammer, does that mean you've been checking out the books or the video games?
Hmm.
Blue Bobman J, I'm going to highlight you to absorb your painting powers. I'm going to Highlander. I didn't see Highlander. Is that like a magic? Does he have a magic spell? You should have, just so I have a frame of reference, you said you're going to pull a Kirby and eat me to absorb my powers.
Which sounds hot, by the way.
Doomslayer.
I like Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
Kirby's fun.
Every time George Lucas gets mad, he goes and pays retail for a Jar Jar toy. Doomslayer. Wait, are droids not naked? I guess they're not, because I would call C-3PO in episode 1 naked.
Yes.
When he's all wires, I would call that naked.
I want sexy C-3PO.
I mean, there is sexy C-3PO. You can see them for a few seconds, I believe, in Revenge of the Sith, and they actually make an appearance in Star Wars: The Clone Wars. But it's essentially C-3POs that kind of have a sexy feminine design. I forget what they're called. They're hilarious in Star Wars: The Clone Wars. They're very curvaceous.
And isn't that for kids?
Yes.
So perfect.
Yeah, I mean it was for
Starting young.
it was for Cartoon Network. Brett S. C-3POs.
I mean, I think he just won the stream.
Blue Batman. Highlander's a movie about immortals killing each other to absorb their powers. It's old. I am sure it's old. But you know what? There's a bunch of movies I haven't seen. There's a whole bunch of movies I have, but there's also a whole bunch I haven't.
Yeah, so stick with the Kirby reference, please.
Blue Batman. It's really cheesy and problematic, but it's great in the worst way. Oof.
Jeez, are you okay?
Yeah, I think I need to go to the hospital.
Sounds like it.
Fresh and Blue. So what do you think Games Workshop will give the Death Guard, the Lord of Poxes? It's often mentioned alongside the Lord of Contagion and Virulence. Lord of Poxes? Isn't Lord of Poxes the exact same thing as a Lord of Contagion or a Lord of Virulence? Isn't it just why don't are they going to come out with Lord of Sick? Lord of Infirmed? Lord of I can't come into work today?
Taking the day off.
Then with the dude, I want a Nick is also here sticker for my laptop case. Oh my god! And then people ask, "What is that?" And you're like, "I could never explain."
Yeah.
I could never make you understand.
I could never.
But if you only knew.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty funny. That's pretty wizard.
It's a George Lucas kind of night.
Mm-hmm. It just is. I don't know what's going on. Joey Flores, you just say, "This is Nick." Duh. And he is also here.
Flimbo the dude. Yeah, it's just a guy's face on my laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Prussian Blue. There are 7 mantles that Mortarion bestows to his lords. Contagion is for more brute force, tough lords. Virulence is our lords that favor artillery fire and mass bombardment. And the Lord of Runny Nose. They're really known for attacking by sea. Alexander Carrier. Nick is just a servo skull. That would have been clever if we made his graphic a servo skull.
Mm-hmm. Are you saying what it is now isn't clever? Because that's a little inappropriate, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Josh Griot. I keep expecting a Lord of Flatulence. That'd be good too.
There should be.
The Lord of Flatulence is really into chemical warfare.
Mm-hmm. That'd be fun.
Prussian Blue. Poxes are airborne contagions and spreading of things via range or airborne vectors.
Mm.
Prussian Blue. Ah, yes, the Lord of Snot. Flimbo the dude.
Snot walkers.
Tech Priest J. Mechanical Burp. Prussian Blue. Jay, why does your Necron cloak not match his loincloth? I have two different designs going on for my Necrons. So his loincloth, these aren't orbs. They're just flat things. And so I think that these are decoration. But these all have orbs. So I feel like this isn't really a cloak, but is actually just a group of mechanical doodads. I did the same thing on this guy, who I'm keeping close so that I can match. But, like, this is all just decoration, so it's made out of copper. But these are power sources, so they're painted black with highlights. And then his little dick shroud that looks suspiciously dark Eldari is just decoration, so it's copper. So things that are decorative, like a dick shroud, are going to be copper, while things that are powered are going to be black with highlights.
Yeah, take that.
Happy Heretic. When the hell did this stream turn into the Discovery Channel? On this episode of Pawn Stars. Necron Overlords. Give you $1.50.
You got to bring in an expert. Oh, yeah,
Just
I got a guy.
Jason Nicoletti. Replicators from Stargate would make an interesting scarab swarm. Never saw Stargate either. Was that the movie directed by Roland Emmerich? Was that one of the Roland Emmerich movies? Roland Emmerich, of course, is famous for the wonderful Godzilla movie and the Independence Day. And probably others.
Flimbo the dude, new Death Guard model, Lord Stank.
Doomslayer. So, if an old man knocks on the door saying that he's from the future and that Eons of Battle will be the biggest and most important YouTube channel in history, you wouldn't be like, yeah, it already is. This is my destiny. I mean, yeah. I mean, that. How do you know that hasn't already happened?
Exactly. I can't think of one bigger channel than us.
No.
I think we have the biggest YouTube channel on all of YouTube, right?
We do. Yeah, it's factual.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Hawk. He's awfully proud of his orb. I mean, you know, who wouldn't be? Who isn't proud of their orb?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a nice orb.
Power Surge. We'll give it 5 cents for it. I mean, you know, you got to get it framed. You know, you got to have it appraised. You know, there's a lot. You know, gotta pay to have the lights, keep the lights on.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you know,
Make an NFT.
the letter K. Anyway, good night, fellas. See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night, the letter K. Blue Pop Man, Jam Concerned. Have you watched anything? I used to be the biggest movie buff because that's all I did in high school. Mm-hmm. Like I used to keep track. I had seen 700 movies by like well over 700 movies by senior year of high school. But I don't have any time anymore.
Mm-hmm. You gave it up for the biggest YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just Nick later. May have been the first movie, but it spawned 10 seasons and a 5 and 2 season spin-off and then 3 other movies. Wow. I've always heard Stargate thrown around, and I know a lot of people on like the Replica Pops forum build Stargates, but I'd never really known what it was. I always kind of thought, yeah, it's probably like Battlestar Galactica. You know, it's like the same exact thing.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Bow Man. God, I wish someone complimented my orbs.
I know.
Elijah Bickle. I wish I had orbs.
I mean, you too can grow some.
Doomslayer.
Jason Fry. The orbs can look like basketballs.
They could.
That would... please.
Oh, wouldn't that be great if he was spinning it on his finger?
Oh,
that'd be amazing.
That would be pretty good.
Doomslayer. I think I have a Chipotle emoji. I think you do too.
Mm-hmm. Because it looks like shit.
I know. I don't like Chipotle.
Mm-hmm. I think it's fine.
It is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not bad, but it's not. Just kind of a weird, dry, overstuffed burrito.
Nobody likes a messy burrito.
No. GeForce Member 45. Stargate was a great movie and series. Definitely recommend giving it a watch. Austin Alessio. Qdoba is way better. Never been there either.
Although we could have. We could have went there every day of our lives when we went to school in Milwaukee. It was right there.
I think I had kind of an interesting... my uncle talked about this phenomenon too, but after growing up with Mexican food, you don't want it anymore. Like he said, like after he moved out and like started his life, he went like 5 years without eating Mexican food. Mm-hmm. It's just not special when you eat it a lot. It's like why would I go to a restaurant to have home food?
Mm-hmm. And that's why I only eat Mexican food because I'm tired of having white food.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it is. Jesse Nicoletti, your toilet doesn't forgive after Chipotle.
Oh yeah, it comes out the same way it goes in.
Exactly.
Austin Alessio, if you are in You definitely need to go to Bel Air Cantina. Their Korean barbecue burrito is bomb.
Do you remember going to Bel Air? Do you remember your taco that you had?
Oh God, Bel Air sucks. It wasn't a taco. You had crappy tacos. I had a hot dogito. And in my mind, I was like, all right, whatever. A hot dogito, a pork taquito. You know, it'll be fine. It was a standard Oscar Mayer Frank fried in a regular tortilla. It was inedible. And it came with like 10 tater tots or something. I don't even remember.
Yeah. And they were dinosaur tater tots, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know. We went there once, and not a fan.
Yeah, it sucked.
It sucked. Yeah.
Like, we were both hungry. I don't even think you ate your tacos.
I didn't. No. Because what... Did we see a show?
We must have.
And then I think because that was like... everyone was inviting us places.
Yeah.
We're all becoming friends. And we went there. And, yeah. Because everyone else was from Milwaukee, or at least was there for multiple years before we were.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, yeah.
You gotta go to
Bel Air.
Jay, you would love it.
Yeah.
No, they didn't do that, but...
No. That's how you know when someone won't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very, very funny. And, I mean, they do have the best marketing. Like
they do, the stickers everywhere.
Everyone had a sticker on their laptop.
Yeah, stuck on every street sign, every lamppost, every stop sign, everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Boop man, the cat's out. I'll be back.
Cat's out of the bag.
That's what the Terminator said. He said, the cat's out.
Mm-hmm.
In Terminator 2. We all remember the quote. Exactly. Flynn with the dude, I was having a stomachache earlier, but the old Mexican magic spell of eating bread and drinking soda fixed me right up.
Yeah, and that's a, that goes back generations, right?
It does,
that
yeah.
Technique.
Goes all the way back to the Mayans. They'd crack open a Coke, a Mexican Coke in the glass bottles and clear it right up.
Mm-hmm.
Antonio Manuel Lopez Camacho. I am from Mexico, and this is literally the first time I've heard of that. I'm going to have to try it in the name of science.
Report back, please.
Yes. Yeah, let us know the name of the journal that you publish in.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It has to be a medical journal, established, of course.
Did you read the article about a slice of bread and some soda?
Oh my gosh. It's better than Tums.
Zoomslayer, Montezuma's hospitality. I got lucky when I was in Mexico. My roots kept me safe. I drank all the water, and nothing bad happened. I guess I had the stomach. I inherited the stomach for it.
Mm-hmm.
I was visiting some relatives, and there was a little kind of creek, river, just kind of water overflow, and the water was purple because of all the garbage dumped in it.
Mm-hmm. And you drank right out of that?
Well, I didn't drink out of that, but I'm sure the water coming through the tap was perfect.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, purple rain, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you get purple water.
I actually saw Wally in Mexico.
Mm.
Yeah. It's one of the something I remember about Mexico. I also remember having to pee once I got off the plane, and there was a bathroom, but you had to pay to use it. So I paid, and then I went in, and in one stall there was a guy passed out, and then I peed, and then I came out, and they were
And you
gonna
peed on the
clean.
guy?
Yeah, and then they were gonna clean the bathroom, and the way they cleaned the bathroom is they took a 5-gallon bucket full of sudsy water and they just splashed it onto a urinal, just boosh. That was how they cleaned it.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Hair Dick. Wait, Jay's Mexican? I thought he was an Eskimo and he went wandering in the frigid Canadian wilderness and got lost.
That's problematic.
Antonio Manuel Lopez Camacho. Where do you think purple soda comes from? Purple rivers.
Obviously.
Power Surge. Don't screw around with that. One of my friends had worms pulled out of their rear when they were a kid after going to Costa Rica for a family visit.
Mm. Hey, you have the problem now.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, that just sounds like a perk.
Friends, built-in friends. You know?
I remember they had a dog, and every day the dog peed on the car. Like their car. I don't know why. I just loved peeing on the car.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't get it to stop. Nothing to do with Mexico or anything. It's just that was a weird-ass dog.
That's pretty fun. Good old that dog. Some say that dog is still peeing on that car to this day.
Yeah, I mean, we can only hope.
Mm-hmm. Flimbo the Dude, that's where Mexican wizards get their potion water, from the purple rivers.
Antonio Manuel Lopez Camacho. Shh! Don't be spilling our ancient secrets.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, first the bread and soda, and now the purple magic water.
Yeah. Amazing.
Doomslayer, find what you love and do it. Dog emoji, water droplet emoji, car emoji.
Wow.
Booba man. All right, I had to run like 5 feet, so I'm tired. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Sounds like that cat really got away from you.
Cat got your tongue?
I don't get it.
I don't either. Find what you're doing. Find what you love and do it. That really is magical.
Friendship is magic, and magic is heresy.
Mm-hmm. We talk a lot about animals peeing on the streams.
I mean, that's
maybe it's because it's called a stream.
yeah, maybe. I mean, dealing with piss is
Works.
one of the things you really have to do the most with your animal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And speaking of piss,
It is about that time, folks. So we had a video out today. We have a video out on Wednesday.
oh,
And
it's a
we'll be back.
doozy.
It is a doozy, and we'll be back with another live stream at 9 p.m. Central tomorrow.
Yeah.
So join us join us for that.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
And stream. Boop.